Leadership talks and lives, we discussed that of being comfortable, being uncomfortable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people got to understand to grow, you have to be uncomfortable because you have to be exposed to something new. So
Mm-hmm.
when you join in different networks, and even when you're leveling up in your career or just personally, there's going to be times where you're uncomfortable, where you just have to sit in that and just grow
Mm-hmm.
with it, you know, and just keep
Mm-hmm.
making those steps daily to get
Mm-hmm.
there.
I
But I
think that's where
know,
the significant amount of growth comes from too. Like when you're in uncomfortable, situations. And by uncomfortable, I don't mean like where it's like, oh my gosh, this is unbearable. But when it's something that's like outside of your comfort zone, outside of your norm, something that stretches you, right?
yeah, yeah. So I know you had to get in that, was in that position to become a judge. You had to go from point A to point Z, and you had to be a little uncomfortable. Definitely when, probably studying and taking a test and having to probably being and also being that young. So can you speak
Mm-hmm.
about being that young amongst other judges, and how did you feel, and how did you step up to the plate to let everyone know that, hey, I belong here because I did the work just as well as you?
Great question, Bartu. So how I navigated that space was I, carried myself in a professional manner. I always, have made sure like I showed up in a light or presence in the way I want to be respected or treated. So I definitely think that helped. And, to be able to, I guess you can say, gain my colleagues' vote of confidence or trust, if you will.
Yeah.
That's where I would like reach out and like ask to have lunch or ask to drop by their office and have a conversation with them, because I did believe and still believe there is something to be learned. Even now, being almost 6 years in, I still make sure that I'm intentional about connecting with more seasoned judges and nurturing those relationships, because there's something to learn there. And I feel like I've gotten to a point in my career where they also call on me to get my opinion about certain things. So it's like give and take in our relationships,
Yeah.
just having that understanding and realizing that we all bring something a valuable perspective um, to the table. So doing that. And another thing is too, when it comes to self-study and being prepared, like I know when I preside in Easley, there was like certain circumstances that was unique to that community. And now that I'm in Travelers Rest, I'm noticing that there are certain circumstances that's unique to that community. And so whatever I see that those issues are that commonly comes before my court, I make sure that I'm intentional about getting more training on that subject matter so that I can better serve not only the community, but the case parties, the victims and defendants that are involved in the cases that come before the court. And, even if it's something, I feel like even if you study certain things, you always have the experts, like that's what they do for a living, and so I'm intentional about making sure I place myself in spaces, even with those, so that the court can have the access to the resources that we need to better serve everyone. I think to be successful in my role, it truly takes more than myself. It takes a village for us to serve those that we are supposed to represent and protect in the community.